Hello all, welcome to another episode of Law Library where we'll be talking about the another landmark judgment given by the Supreme Court where it took away the immunity being given to MPs and MLAs in cases of bribery in the parliament. So make sure to watch this video till the end because this judgment is again a very important judgment with respect to parliamentary privileges. So, in the present case of Sita Soren versus Union of India, 7 judges bench of Supreme Court overturned the 5 judges bench judgment that was being given in PV Narasimha Rao versus State, where the immunity was given to MPs and MLAs when they are taking bribe and voting against the bribing party in Parliament or Legislative Assembly. In the present case, court stated that no, such taking of bribe and voting against the party is having no nexus with the parliamentary power or privileges being given to the MPs and MLAs to perform their respective legislative duties without any hindrance or without any fear. So let us go and delve deep into this discussion and this case, what was there, the background and everything. So in 1993, PV Narasimha Rao government took the matter to the court and filed a criminal proceeding against JM leader Sibu Soren and his MP party members, stating that they have accepted the bribe but they have not voted in favor of the law that was being proposed in the parliament, which they were supposed to do when they were accepting the bribe. But court stated, Supreme Court 5 judges bench in this case ruled out that no, these MPs are protected under the parliamentary privileges being granted to them by the Constitution under Article 105 of the Constitution. What is under Article 105 or what is Article 194? We'll be discussing it in a while. Let us first understand the background of the present case. So in present case in 2012, Sita Soren and the MLAs had again accepted the bribe from an independent candidate to vote in his favor in the State Legislative Assembly, but at that time they voted in favor of their own party and they have not voted in favor of the in favor of that independent candidate. So as a result, the matter again went to the court, and Jharkhand High Court in this case refused to quash this criminal proceeding, stating that there is no reasonable nexus between taking of bribe and voting in the parliament and discharging the legislative duty. So in this case, Sita Soren filed an appeal in the Supreme Court, and Supreme Court constituted a 7 judges bench to discuss the previous case and to decide the validity of the previous case and, if required, overrule it. So this was the brief background why the matter went to the court, which was the party that had accepted the bribe. Now let us understand Article 105 and Article 194, where the MPs and MLAs are taking protection about. So when we see these articles, so these article grants immunity to all the MPs and MLAs to independently put forth and any discussion, any speech that they want to do when the proceedings of parliament is being conducted, and for that they are completely immune. For the acts, for the votes that they have given during the parliamentary proceeding, they are completely immune, and no criminal proceeding or no proceeding can be filed against them for the speeches or the vote given during the parliamentary proceeding. So this is the immunity being granted to MPs and MLAs that is in discussion in this case. Let us now understand the observation of the court when the court was overturning the judgment of 5 judges bench given in PV Narasimha Rao. So court stated that when we talk about Article 105 and 194, the power and the privileges was given to MPs and MLAs to ensure that they are exercising complete freedom of speech and expression when they are voicing their opinion on the ground of parliament or on state legislative assembly floor, when there any discussion about any law or anything is happening in parliament or legislative assembly, so that they are not fearing any criminal proceeding for any opinion or anything that they have stated or said during the proceeding. So this was the purpose, which is being hampered by the bribe, because bribe in a way is hampering their freedom of speech and expression, because they are now bound to state or bound to say things in the manner in which the party which had given the bribe expect them to say. So it is not towards freedom of speech and expression, but it is against providing freedom of speech and expression. The court also stated that when we talk about the contempt proceeding being started by the parliament, it had a different purpose from the criminal proceedings being started in the court of law. So the proceeding, the contempt proceeding, the purpose is to restore the dignity of the parliament, which is being violated because of acceptance of such bribe by the MPs or MLAs. But when we talk about the criminal proceeding, it is to ensure that the punishment is being given to the offender or to those who had committed such crime of taking the bribery. And to decide when the offense of bribery had committed, court stated that the offense of bribery is completed as soon as you have accepted the bribe, not whether you have voted against or in favor of the party from which you have accepted the bribe, but as soon as the party have accepted, the MPs or MLAs, they have accepted the bribe, it is at that time the offense is completed and they are liable for criminal proceeding. So when we are giving such immunity, we are in a way protecting the crime and the criminal, which we should not do, and it is not in nexus with the privilege or the purpose or the objective for which such privileges is given. So that is why the court ended the immunity given to MPs and MLAs when they are taking bribe to vote in a certain manner. And it does not matter whether in the end they are voting in that manner or not, they will be liable to face criminal prosecution in the court of law. So this was all that I wanted to discuss about this recent case where Supreme Court have taken the immunity given to MPs and MLAs. And if you like the information, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. If you want me to make any such video on any other current information, please let me know in the comment box. See you all in the next video. Thank you so much.